welcome back to my channel. My name is Dee. I'm going to be doing a general reading for the collective today. I could be talking about the past, the present, or the future. Everything isn't going to resonate. Take what does and leave what does not. Also, tarot is not gender specific. And also remember to tarot at your own discretion. Anybody returning to my channel, welcome. Anybody new, thank you for taking the chance to click on my video out of all the videos on YouTube. I'm going to go ahead and get started and call in the divine. Divine, I ask that you give me clear, concise vision while I do a reading for the collective. Any wicked, demonic, evil, vengeful, wrathful, demonic spirits in my reading or in my facility, I ask that you get rid of them. They're not in my reading. They're not allowed in my reading, and they're not allowed anywhere near me. I ask that you give me abundance, protection, positivity, happiness, blessings, peace, positivity, and continue to keep me safe, watch over me. Anything that I currently have now, I give all my thanks to you. Anything coming in my future, I give thanks well in advance for it. I give all my praise to the Most High. Amen. I didn't like that. Okay, let's get started with the reading. Let's see what the energy is that pop right on out. We have the Page of Wands. Oops. What about this Page of Wands? You have the Seven of Cups. So you might be getting some good news about, I don't know. Like I said, every time I see the Seven of Cups, I always see it as illusions, obstacles, blockages that may be in your way. Like it says, too many choices. You might be getting some good news or saying courage, optimism, leadership, enthusiastic, self-motivation. Maybe the divine is saying that you need to make sure that you stay optimistic, have encouragement, and stay self-motivated while you go through any obstacles in any test that you currently may be facing. Ooh. You have the High Priestess. Yep. So make sure if you are intuitively gifted, make sure those gifts bestowed on you by the Most High, make sure that you use your intuition to be able to see through these obstacles and illusions so you can stay on your path and make sure that you make the right choices. And you have the Two of Swords. It came out in reverse though. So yeah, it's saying movement, change, release, chain reaction. The deadlock has passed. Resume an activity. The decision is made. Excuse me, I see it as Two of Swords represents insecurity, standstill. So the opposite of that is being having what's the word? Dang it, it's slipping my mind. But standstill means opposite of that is moving forward, and the opposite of insecurity is self. Oh, I can't think of the word. Where oh no, just being confident, self-confidence. Yeah, that's the word. So make sure that you have self-confidence, you keep moving forward, and make sure that you use your intuition or whatever your spiritual gifts are to assist you moving forward. You have the Fool card while you go into your new journey or new beginnings. Oh, yeah, two that popped out. I'm not good. I'm gonna read the first one that popped out. I'm not gonna read the second one. So you have the Queen of Pentacles, because you are in your Queen of Pentacles energy, or this maybe this new journey is going to put you in your Queen of Pentacles energy, whether you're a man or woman, god or goddess. Let's see. You have the Five of Wands. It came out in reverse though. So whatever some conflict or competition, it says competition and arguments, whatever struggles that you may be dealing with, It seems like it's coming to an end. It says peace, harmony, end the conflict, opportunity, beneficial change. So that might be a part of this new journey. So this new journey that you're going to go on to is going to put you in your Queen of Pentacles energy. In any conflict or struggle that you're dealing with, it seems like that's going to come to an end once you start this new path, new journey. You have the Queen of Swords. What about this Queen of Swords? So you have so it's too many. We're not supposed to read. I'm gonna read the first one. So you had the King of Swords that popped out after the Queen of Swords. So this new path is gonna put you, maybe you need to make sure that you're in your maybe you need to make sure that you're in your Queen of Swords energy, and somebody is going to when you have, whether it's Queen of Cups, King of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, King of Swords, that usually means a couple. So in this new journey, you might end up meeting somebody who's going to be in their Queen of Swords energy or their King of Swords energy, or maybe the divine is saying you need to make sure when you meet this person, you need to be in your Queen or King of Swords energy, because maybe they're already there. This is somebody who, when you think of the King or Queen of Swords, it all depends on how you perceive it. A lot of people, well, I'll just use my perspective. When I think of the King or Queen of Swords, when I think of a sword, I think of cutting. So it's like they're really, I see it as they're really cutthroat. Like they don't play. Like they're very, it says intelligent, sarcasm, ambition. I see it at fighting for yourself. Diplomatic, it says authority, obligatory, however you say that. So it's like, maybe it's saying that you need to make sure that you are in this energy, or maybe you have to become this, Queen or King of Swords energy when you have this connection, because that's, I don't know, either that's the way that they are currently and you have to be on their energy, their frequency, or it just would overall make things better. I'm not sure. Take it how it resonates. Yeah. What about, let's see. What about this King and Queen of Swords? You have Justice. So, I don't know. Justice card represents he's carrying a sword as well, if you see him in the picture. So a lot of swords. It's saying maybe these two people are gonna bring justice and balance. It says harmony, or maybe it's saying that maybe they're gonna balance each other out. Justice is Libra energy, the scales. So maybe it means they're gonna be equally yoked spiritually. It says right decisions. Maybe they're gonna be able to make right decisions together. Consciousness. Maybe, like I said, maybe they're going to be on the same frequency, equally yoked. Harmony, fairness, accountability, integrity, equilibrium. So I see it as either the two, they're going to be able to offer justice overall, maybe in regards to just how they're moving throughout life. I don't know, like... I don't know, it just plopped in my head, like, I don't know, like Batman and Catwoman, I don't know. It could be like superheroes duo, fight crime together. I don't know, they're gonna bring justice to the people, or it just means that it's just the relationship is gonna be really balanced out between each other, because justice is Libra energy, so the scales, one of the two. Let's see. You have the I don't know what that was. You have the Eight of Cups. You have the Eight of Cups. What about the Eight of Cups? Eight of Cups represents separation, leaving, relocation. let's see. So you have the Eight of Swords. So maybe it's going to be a turning point, and maybe there's going to be some type of change and maybe some restraint. So maybe somebody being stuck, maybe somebody trying to keep somebody immobile, unable to move, self-contained, blindfolded, interference, frustration. Maybe it's saying there's going to be a turning point in that. Maybe somebody's going to be separated from that. Let's see, you have the Knight of Cups. Oops. What about this Knight of Cups? Oh. You have a Knight of Cups and you have the Three of Swords. So somebody is going to, this could be you or somebody else is going to be giving some type of new opportunity. It says new lover, new experiences, a proposal, whatever it is going to offer some type of recovery, optimism. It says forgiveness. So Three of Swords, usually it says to represent sadness, emotional pain, lost love, difficulties in a relationship, self-harm, irritability, misunderstanding, alienation, hypersensitivity. Whatever this proposal is, new opportunity, new lover, new experience, it's gonna go ahead and reverse any sadness, emotional pain, lost love that you may have experienced. You or this could be you or somebody else. Let's see. Ooh. You have the Moon card. So, I don't know, maybe this is going to be done behind the scenes, or maybe you're not, it's going to be whatever this is. Maybe it's not going to be brought to your attention. Maybe, like I said, it could be you or somebody else. Or Moon card, maybe it could be in the process of being done in secrecy. Because the Moon card is like always, you know, in the shadows, in the cloak of night. So whatever it is, whatever this proposal opportunity is, that's going to help you recover, get rid of any sadness, emotional pain. I don't know, maybe somebody's, I don't know, maybe whatever it is, maybe it's a secret. Maybe somebody's going to give you a surprise. I don't know. And then you have the Two of Cups that popped out. So yeah, this is some type of love, some type of new partnership or friendship. And then you have the Temperance card. So whatever this is, it's been given the green light by the Most High. It's being watched over by your angels. Or if it hasn't been given the green light by the Most High, that means it's with the Temperance card being there, that means it's being protected by your angels, or it's being protected by your spirit team. Whatever you or this person is doing that is going to be a secret, to get rid of emotional pain, sadness for somebody else, you or the other person is being secret about it. And like I said, they're coming to offer some type of cup to you. Well, not some type of cup, their cup to you. And know that it's being protected by the Most High. You have the Ten of Pentacles. And then you have the Ace of Wands. And then, let's see, you have the Queen of Cups. So this is going to be some type of new idea, new birth, new experiences for somebody intuitive. This could be you or somebody else. And of course, you always have karmics trying to sabotage it, trying to stop it. Cunning, trickery, prudence, deception, theft, dishonesty. What's new? That's literally what they're here for. So you or somebody else needs to be aware of that. You have the Two of Pentacles. What about this Two of Pentacles? Maybe the divine is saying, with that, let's see. You have the, I do it by twos. That's just how I do it personally. So it seems like I said, the Ace of Wands is like a start, a rebirth, new experiences. Like I said, you're maybe going to be being offered a new journey, new experiences. You have the Fool card. Like that, you have the Two of Cups. It could be a new relationship or a new partnership for you who is intuitive, or somebody else. And like I said, somebody is always trying to sabotage it. And with the Two of Pentacles coming out right after it, it seems like that's going to be balanced out. You have the Five of Cups. With it being balanced out, somebody's going to be sad. Somebody's going to be, says sadness, betrayal in love, excessive pessimism, fear of separation, feeling abandoned. So with this being balanced out, somebody's going to be pretty much sad that they weren't able to sabotage whatever this new connection, new experience is going to be for somebody in their Queen of Cups energy. What else? You have the Magician card. So what about the Magician card? Pop right out. And then you have the Nine of Pentacles. So either you or somebody else in their Magician energy. I see it as, particularly if I'm talking to you, maybe the divine is saying make sure that you are focusing on creating a Nine of Pentacles reality for yourself by make sure that you stay at a high vibration to where you're going to be able to attract everything that you need to attract by, again, being your Magician energy, to be in this Nine of Pentacles lifestyle, or have Nine of Pentacles opportunities and Nine of Pentacles opportunities to come to you. No, there's too many cards. And yep, you have the Four of Swords in reverse. So yeah, it literally says busy, continue, continue to act, the rest is over, request to act, return to work. It says healing, restore previous. I can't make it up. It literally says that. So continue to work on yourself. Continue to act, continue to be in your Magician energy and shape your reality around you. You know, it's two cards. Because when you do that, you're going to have a victory. You have the Six of Wands. For your Ace of Pentacles, this new opportunity that God is going to be giving you. Or if you have it already, make sure that you stay in your Magician energy to still continue to be able to maintain what you've been given, because you have the Wheel of Fortune, your destiny. But this Ace of Pentacles that the Most High is going to be blessing you with is part of your destiny, is part of your birthright. Says opportunity, yeah, literally, yeah, it says destiny, new doors opening. Yeah, literally can't make it up. This new opportunity given to you by the Most High is going to be part of your destiny. It's going to open new doors for you. Your luck is going to go up. Your prosperity is going to go up. Good karma. You've been putting good out into the world. This is the good karma that you're going to be receiving back from the Most High. You have the Four of Cups. What about this Four of Cups? Then you have the Death card. So with you being in your your Queen of Swords energy, maybe let's see, because when I think of the Four of Cups, I think of being well, that doesn't necessarily have to do, I don't know, let me say it. It got put on my mind, so let me just go ahead and say it out. It got put there for a reason. So with the Four of Cups, I think of somebody being isolated, somebody being depressed, feeling down, tired, withdrawn from society. With the Death card, that's coming as an end to that. The end of you being, if you're depressed, sad, um, by yourself, withdrawn, maybe the divine is saying that's going to come to an end, and that's why you have to be more in your Queen or King of Swords energy, because maybe it's saying that you're going to be around more people. You need to be more discerning. You need to be more cutthroat when you need to be. And yeah, you can't be, I see it as you can't be depressed, you can't be sad, you can't be isolated or resentful or introverted. Or it says lack of motivation. There's so many things. It says restlessness and boredom. That's the main thing on the card. And I don't know. Like I said, it may not necessarily have anything to do with the Queen of Wands or King of Swords or Queen of Swords. It got put in my mind, so I said it. Take it how it resonates. But the divine just may be saying overall, with you being restless and bored, maybe you just been in the house a lot. Maybe the divine is saying that's gonna come. It's pretty much gonna come to an end. You're gonna be maybe getting out of the house more, being around more people. You have the Page of Pentacles. It came out in reverse though. What about this Page of Pentacles? So you have the Lovers card. So Page of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe it's saying, oh, that's weird. Let me do another reading. Get another card. Ace of Wands, or eight of Wands. So Page of Pentacles in reverse, good news is, Page of Pentacles represents good news. So the opposite would be bad news. It says mediocre, boredom, indifference, and then it says the Lovers card. But the Eight of Wands represents communications. It represents good news, new ideas. I see it as maybe you may see this as bad news. You may see it as you might be more introverted. You might like being by yourself, and that you being no longer having to be isolated, you no longer having to be withdrawn. That might be bad news for you, because you might genuinely be introverted and you might genuinely enjoy being by yourself. But you can't be that way because maybe you have a love offer coming in, or some type of I should cover that up. They're kind of naked, but oh well. But maybe the divine is saying you can't be that way because you have some type of relationship, friendship, or it says encounters, romantic love, healing romantic. Maybe it's saying that maybe you might not even be looking at you might not want a relationship. You might not be enthusiastic about being in a relationship or being around other people. And like I said, with the death of you no longer being isolated, you no longer being introverted, like I said, that might be bad news to you, but the divine is pretty much saying you need to see that as good news with the Eight of Wands, because you have some type of connection coming in, whether it's romantic or platonic, or whether it's with one person or multiple people. Yeah, you have the Page of Cups, so it's some type of love offer. You can't want to be isolated. You can't want to be super introverted for whatever this connection is going to be. Because you're getting some type of, this is message of love. So some type of love offer that can allow you to be in the Four of Cups. So that's why you have to literally, the Death card, you literally have to dead that energy. And then yeah, this you have the Tower card. This Page of Cups, offer, this love offer, is going to bring some type of tower moment to whatever, I don't know, maybe any pessimistic ideation that you may have about love, about connections, um, about you wanting to be introverted, about you wanting to be withdrawn. Yeah, that's all going to come to an end once you receive this message of love, or whether it's you or somebody else. Always remember, could be somebody else. And of course, you have the devil energy. What about this devil energy? Of course, they're going to pop up. You have the Queen of Wands. So, yeah, the Queen of Wands, she literally represents the center of attention, to be admired. Read the cards. I'm reading the energy, and the cards are agreeing with me. To be admired, leadership, full of energy, daring, confidence, charismatic. Like I said, that energy is the complete opposite of the Four of Cups. It's literally night and day energy. That's why you have to dead that energy. But of course, this card is coming up after the Tower, because of course that energy doesn't want you to be in your Queen of Wands energy. They want you to remain in your Four of Cups energy. They want you to be depressed. They want you to be withdrawn. They want you to be by yourself. They want you to be isolated. 100% makes sense. But you're going to have to be in your, pretty much saying you're going to need to be in your Queen of Wands energy. Dominant, ambition, the center, you might be the center of attention. To be admired, self-affirmation, leadership, full of energy, daring, confident, visionary, charismatic. Somebody who is pretty much like, who knows how to work a room, knows how to be the life of the party. And you have the Eight of Pentacles. Maybe that's something that you need to work on within yourself. You have the Nine of Swords, because maybe that's how you're feeling currently. Or maybe you have to work on that so you don't end up feeling like that. Or maybe being overwhelmed by, and then you have the Knight of Cups, which represents happiness. I see it as the Eight of Pentacles. It says education, maybe you just need to, I see it him working on his pentacles. I see it as maybe you need to work on that side of you. Maybe you're really an anxious person. Maybe it says anxiety, lack of confidence, hopelessness, self-hatred, conscience struck, whatever it says at the bottom. Maybe that's you. Maybe that's how you feel. Maybe you might have spats of that. Maybe the divine is saying maybe that's something you need to work on within yourself, and don't focus on this side of you, and focus more on this. You have because you're a star. You have the Nine of Pentacles, or the Knight of Pentacles. Not Nine of Pentacles, the Knight. You have the King of Cups. I don't know, maybe it's a Nine of Pentacles. It represents growing wealth, patience, perseverance, hard work. I don't know, maybe you're going to be growing in your wealth, growing in your income, and it's going to put you in your King of Cups energy. Or maybe it's saying while you grow your wealth, you need to maintain your King of Cups energy. Or maybe somebody who's already in their King of Cups energy is going to come in and assist you with growing your wealth. Or maybe you're going to go into a King of Cups energy, somebody who's already in their King of Cups energy, or maybe you're going to go in and help them grow their wealth. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. You have the Three of Wands. It says, yeah, it says some type of advancement, improved status. You literally have the Knight of Pentacles. So whatever this is, it's going to improve your status or somebody else's status. It says advancement. It's going to have you looking towards the future like him. Or maybe it's saying make sure that you stay looking towards the future, and maybe make sure that you don't look behind you, look in your past, keep moving forward. And then you have your Nine of Wands. Maybe this is saying that you need to make sure that you stay on guard, strengthen. It says territorial integrity, alert, stay alert, physical strength, fight for yourself. That's literally what the card says. That would be more of like the King and Queen of Sword energy, which makes total sense. Where you need to have more of like cutthroat attitude, like it's here, walk it how you talk it. Make sure that like King and Queen of Swords, they don't put up with any nonsense, any shenanigans. They call out BS when they see it. They're the type of people that can go 0 to 10 really quick. Very argumentative. It all depends though on the situation. Like I said, hearing other tarot readers' cards, other tarot readers' point of views, is like King and Queen of Swords can be seen as bad, but me personally, I just think that in this reading particularly, it's needed because with the King and Queen coming out right after each other, it seems like it's needed in a connection to probably maintain it. Like I said, I just feel like it's more or less like the other person is already in their King or Queen of Swords energy, and you, in order to maintain the connection, like you have to be in that energy, or it may feel overwhelming to you, or they may feel like they always have to constantly watch you, constantly make sure that you're okay because you can't take care of yourself. That makes sense, especially if you're always in Four of Cups energy. Down, depressed, lack self-confidence. In the King or Queen of Sword energy, you're going to have confidence. You're going to be assured of yourself. You're going to be able to make decisions by yourself. You're not always going to need somebody to assist you or babysit you. So that makes sense why you would have to be in that energy if somebody else is already in that energy. I'm going to pull one more card. And then you have the Six of Cups. Connection. This is some type of connection. And then you have the World card on the bottom. So this connection is going to put the end of a cycle, or with you ending a cycle, you're going to end up getting this connection. And Six of Cups, it represents whether it's a new connection, old connection. It says reconciliation. Take it how it resonates. You have false narrative discernment. Be mindful of the story you're telling yourself. Having a negative narrative is destructive and simply not true. Stop listening to your ego-based story that is laced with falsehoods and old conditioning. For every negative thing you say, counteract it by saying 3 positive words. See the truth of who you are, which is wise, magnificent, and radiant. So, yeah, this might be part of the Four of Cups energy. This might be part of the Nine of Swords energy that you may sometimes experience. You need to have discernment with yourself and others. That would be the Queen or King of Swords energy. You need to be assured of yourself. You need to stop being negative. You need to focus on the what you need to focus on, and don't allow your mood to overtake your, what did I say? What's that quote? Don't allow your mood to change. I can't think of what it says word for word, but it's like, don't allow your mood to pretty much mess up your goal. Make you lose focus on what you need to complete, what your goal is. And one of those things might be the stories that you tell about yourself, your anxiety, fear-based, you being fear-based, you just being afraid of making decisions by yourself. You always thinking that you need somebody to be there to hold your hand, that you can't do it by yourself. That would 100% make sense why you need to be in your King or Queen of Sword energy, especially with this other person if they're already there. You might end up throwing them off by not being equally yoked spiritually with them. They feel like they always have to watch out for you. They know that they think that you can never make decisions by yourself. They don't know for sure that you can hold down the fort by yourself. So that makes 100% sense. Get rid of that false narrative that you tell about yourself, or any false narratives that other people try to make you doubt and fear about yourself. Humanitarian service. Your soul longs to joyfully serve. Being of service is a huge calling that is honorable and satisfying. How are you being called to serve humanity? Serve with grace and humility to assist those that cannot help themselves. Be an advocate, a confidant, and an inspiration along the way. Make sure that you be of service to the planet. Sacrifice, reclaim. Your strength is needed to pull back your power and gain perspective of the situation. You have gone through an emotional sacrifice for too long. It's time to claim, balance, and nurture yourself by standing in your power. That's 100% King or Queen of Swords energy. Reclaim your power, stand in your energy, stand 10 toes down, and take back your power. Self-care, balance. Taking time to replenish your mind, body, and soul is a must. Enjoy this time to reconnect and make yourself a priority. Ask yourself what is serving me and what is taken from me, which much can be revealed when you stop putting yourself at the bottom of the list. Always remember to take care of yourself. Our loved ones are important, but you have to make sure that you put on your mask first before you can put on anybody else's mask. Stuck energy alignment. You have stuck energy that can be caused by holding on to pain or having resistance to let new energy flow in. Get grounded and reconnected to your body. Once again, stagnant, stuck energy. Nine of Swords energy. Get back in alignment. Old conditioning releasing. Can't make it up. It's time to release old conditioning and to step into the new way of being. The old story and past cycles of blame, shame, and guilt need to move out. Take inventory of what no longer resonates and what isn't your burden to carry. Unload what has been weighing you down. Get rid of that old conditioning, those old beliefs that may make you feel like this, that may make you feel like this too, that make you want to self-isolate, be depressed, be down, lack of motivation, all that stuff. Get rid of that. And then you have intuition, wisdom gifts at the bottom of the card. Make sure that you use your intuition and your gifts. Let's see, I'll read it. Honor your innate ability to see psychically, and trust your gut feelings. Trust your guidance and the vibrations you feel. When you truly step into your abilities, all of your senses rush in. Look into expanding your gifts by taking classes, writing your diary, meditating, and listening to your inner voice. So you've been blessed by the Most High with your intuitive gifts. Use them to help navigate through this, through any obstacles and challenges being thrown your way. Let's see. Oracle cards. No, wait. All right, the other ones were oracle cards. These are the messages. Life is a balance of holding on and letting go. Stay steady. Go with the flow. Do the right thing. Go with the flow. Do not allow the like I said, do not allow this to throw you off. Stay steady. Go with the flow. Let go. Just make sure that you're doing the right thing. Wherever you go and whatever you do, be in love, strong feelings, inspired. Don't settle for less. So make sure that wherever you go, make sure that you're at your highest vibration, which is love. But at the same time, like it says, don't settle for less than what you know you deserve. Do not allow anybody to take Do not allow anybody to, I just heard it, do not, even though you're in your love frequency, do not allow anybody to take advantage of it. Use your discernment to know who to give that love to and who to block it out from. Because you, as a divine being, you at being a god or goddess, your love is precious. Your love can heal. Not everybody deserves that. Not everybody deserves to even be in your vicinity. Realize who you are. You're magical. You're a magical, abundant, loving being. Not everybody deserves that. Be careful of who you give your love to. Walk around in love to be in a high vibration, to attract great experiences, but make sure that you use your discernment on who you give that loving frequency to. Because majority of people here do not deserve it. Don't live the stories of others. Write your own creativity, adventure, find your genius. Like I said before, you might be in this energy because of the stories and narratives that people may say about you. Do not allow those stories to write your book. You're writing your own book. You're creating your own reality. That's the book that you need to focus on writing. You're a magician. Write your own book. Do not allow anybody to write a narrative about you. These pains you feel are messengers. Listen to them, getting signs, learning messages from spirits. So, all the pain, all the sadness, and wanting to be isolated, that's there for a reason. Gain enlightenment from it, learn from it, and see it as lessons, see the signs. Like I said, learn from it and move forward. And don't carry any resentment, don't carry any stuck energy with you, because it's going to throw you out of alignment. Where there is ruin, there is hope for a treasure. Rough time, good outcome, everything will work out. Everything's going to work out. Regardless of any of the rough journey that you're on, rough experiences, emotional pain, just know that all of it is going to work out. You just gotta keep moving forward. Look inside yourself. All you want, you already are. Abundance, resources, your wish is granted. So know that love is within you. Everything that you're looking for is already within you. Like I said, you are a divine being. You are love. You are compassion. You are forgiveness. You are beautiful. You're needed. You're so great. Know that you're powerful. Know your power. Know who you are in this realm. And stand 10 toes down. And like the card says, don't allow anybody to make you feel like you're not the ish. Because you know who is giving the green light on that. You know who is saying that you are the Most High. You're stamped, signed, and approved by Him. That's why you're a chosen one. It doesn't matter what other people think about you. It matters what the Most High thinks about you. The Most High loves you. That's why you get the blessings. That's why you get the abundance. And that's why they have to sit there and watch while you rise to the top. They can think whatever they want. They can say whatever they want. Let them watch you rise. Keep going. Let's see. Be kind to one another, tender heart, forgiving one another as God and Christ forgave you. Ephesians 4:32. Forgive these fools. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know who they're coming up against. Forgive them. What's that in the Bible? Forgive them for Father, for they don't know what they do. It's the same thing with them. That's why they say pray for your enemies. Pray for them. Because everything that they're doing is being watched, written down, and it's going to come back to them tenfold. I don't want to see it, but I've seen it with my own two eyes. It always happens. This is why, me personally, I try to stay away from people. And I can understand why you try to stay away from people as well, because you're walking karma. Everything they do is going to come back to them tenfold. I promise you. So, like it says, know that everything is always going to work out in your favor. As long as you do the right thing. What the card said. Yeah. Make sure that you do the right thing though. Because when when we do what we're not supposed to do, we get punished. But as long as you're on your path, as long as you're being focused and you're doing the right thing, the divine is always going to have your back. Your spirit team, your angels, they're always going to be there. And yeah. And yeah, karma will be delivered piping hot right off the rack to your enemies. Let me hear in the morning of your steadfast love, for in you I trust. Make me know the way I should go, for to you I lift up my soul. Psalms 143:8. Yeah. So, for in you I trust. Yeah, I see it as give your love and trust in the Most High always. Yeah, it says, I give my trust to you. Make me know the way I should go. So if you feel like you need any help, maybe you're at a crossroads and you don't know what path to go down, always reach out to the Most High. Always reach out to your spirit team, your angels, if you need guidance. And they're, like I said, they're always there to help you. Put your love and your trust in them. They want what's best for you, always. So, it says, let me hear in the morning. I don't know, maybe divine say maybe you need to do that in the morning. Maybe you need to pray in the morning. I'm not sure. Take it how it resonates. Keep your heart with all diligence, for out of it are the well springs of life. Proverbs 4:23. Didn't I just say that? Keep your heart with diligence, for out of it are the well springs of life. Your love gives life. Just your love, your walking love. Keep your light. Your light heals. Your love heals. It's like I said, when you turn the light on at night, that what does it attract? You're gonna attract mostly that, but you're gonna attract good as well. So just like it says, literally says, stay diligent. I just see diligent, stay focused, stay grounded in who you are. And like it says, you're the wellspring of life. Just know that. I just keep hearing it, like, know who you are. Like that energy of anxiety, sadness, depression, or whatever you may be experiencing, low self-confidence, do not have that in yourself. Be positive, be strong as you walk forward on your path. Until now you have asked nothing in my name. Ask and you will receive, that your joy may be made full. John 16:24. Ask and you shall receive. Like I said, your spirit team, the Most High, your angels, they're always there. Anytime you need help, ask and you will receive. For God did not give us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and self-control. 2 Timothy 1:7. Didn't I just say that? Stand in your power, your love. Saying self-control too. Don't be fearful. Don't have anxiety. Don't have low self-confidence. Have self-control. Control your emotions. Control how you feel about yourself. Control your perception. Be positive. Be happy. You're blessed. You're favored. You're divine being. Stand in your power. Stand in your truth. And know that you're the ish. That's why I hear you're the ish. Don't allow anybody to bring you down or anybody to try to make you hate yourself. Everything they're projecting on you is just how they really feel about themselves. Just know, trust, and believe. They see your light and all they're trying to do is dim it. Because they're unsatisfied with the fact that they don't have what you have. It may not even be anything material. They may have more material items than you. It's your light, it's your favor. They see your favor, they see your abundance from the Most High. And they're just upset they don't have access to the Most High like you do. Know who you are. You're special, you're loved. And just stay in that high frequency of love. Always. And anytime you feel low, like it says, reach out. I don't know where the card is. Ask and you shall receive. If you feel like you need a pick-me-up, like, I can't go on any longer. God, I need help. Ask and he'll help you. Ask and you shall receive. Put all your faith, your trust, and your love in him. You can not have anything wrong. Well, I won't say you can't have anything wrong happen in your life, but you can't do no wrong. Putting your love, faith, and trust in the Most High. You can't. You'll see the fruits of that in due time if you're not already experiencing it already. Be grateful, stay happy for what you have, and know that more will come as you go down this path of enlightenment. And stay in your truth. Stay in the truth of who you really are. You're a god or a goddess. You're a divine being. Don't let anybody tell you any otherwise. Unless it's God himself. They're not God. Does not matter what they say. Yeah. So I've made it to the end of my video. I'm gonna end it right there. If you made it to the end, I really do appreciate it. If you could like, subscribe, hype, comment, share, all that stuff, I really would appreciate it. I'll make sure that I upload another video tomorrow. Wherever you guys are watching this video at, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, whether it's morning, afternoon, or night. And until next time, guys, stay safe, be blessed, know that you're loved, God loves you, I love you, and you're never alone. Bye, guys.